Hi everyone, I'm Michelangelo. Welcome to my conversations with Blue God, with Blue Magic. It's January 31st, 2021, 2022, sorry. It's exactly January 31st, 2021 was the day I left to come to Costa Rica. So it's exactly 1 year ago. I am drinking the first coconut. Not since I've been in Costa Rica, but the first coconut since I've purchased this land. This is the my coconut. Whatever, I don't know what that means exactly, but it does feel like there's something special. There is something synchronistic and magical because it is part of my land. So I'm gonna lay this on the ground because I feel so blessed. And I have my kitty here. We have to look at Kitty. Let's look at Kitty. Look at Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Kitty is just here. Yeah. Kitty, what do you want, baby? So the next episode, the next two actually, it's a really, really long answer from Blue God. And it's the same day, and it says, while I'm waiting to get my hair cut. So yeah, whereas that's my life. While I'm getting to get my hair cut. Hi, beautiful. This is the kind of stuff that I'm doing when I'm looking at my phone, and these are the messages that I'm receiving. So I wrote, I decided to check in while I am waiting to cut my hair. The place is packed. I'm the only non-local guy here, and the only white boy, of which the irony is that as a Sicilian, I'm technically a brown boy, but sadly, even most Sicilians don't know this. And the answer I got was, and in this moment, you are educating the world also about this, but more important, stay centered to the fact that your mission is first and foremost to stay centered. You are still worried that you are going to be judged. And you are sensitive, and so you know that you will get judged. Your main practice is to know that you will be judged and to do what you feel that you need to do regardless of being judged. How deep and pertinent and direct and crazy is that piece of advice that I just read? I will repeat it. Your main practice is to know that you will be judged and to do what you feel that you need to do regardless of being judged. This is where so much of your power resides. You have given away a lot of your power to the fear of being judged. You are right that some people will judge you because you have a hair extension, and especially because you attach some semi-precious stones to it. There is judgment all around you, especially of the unknown, and even more so of what makes people feel vulnerable, because they are afraid of being judged. The main reason people judge is because they are afraid of being judged. When you do what you need to do, in spite of feeling that you will get judged, you are breaking the cycle. Up to now, your main way of reacting to this is that you do not judge, but you often do not act as well. You change your behavior, you adapt your behavior in relation to avoiding being judged. You continue to connect with me in a more private way, but in relation to others you hide. Yes, your biggest challenge in this lifetime is to come out spiritually. And you have known this. And you have done great, and you are doing great so far. By hiding so much during this lifetime, you have stayed pure. You have not had to change a lot of your devotion to me because you did not spend so much of your energy fighting others. In this way, you were very wise. You were able to develop a very deep and intense practice because you stayed private and in hiding safely. You experience much covert discrimination, but not much overt discrimination and judgment. Now it is time to come out. Come out, come out, come out. Come out spiritually and in every way. Come out as the human that you are, even and especially because you are so different and so different than others. Come out as the human that you are, even and especially because you are so different than most others. Different in your ways of understanding that you are all the same. Ultimately, this is the difference. The main difference is that you believe that you are all the same, and even more intensely, that we are all one. This is your biggest challenge, ironically, because ultimately almost everyone else not only does not believe this, but they are actively not wanting to believe this. And even more ironically, it is because on a deeper level, they do believe this, and so they have chosen to forget this, and so not to remember this. And so you are majorly disruptive to their plan, and of course not to their real capital R plan, but to their disruptors plan. You are a major disruptor of disruption and deception. Of course, people will resist you, but there are those, many who are ready. They have noticed their egoic tendencies, and they have tasted their blissful ones. They have seen even a glimpse of me and my glory, and these people are ready. They know that there is something major going on, that there is another way to their madness. They know that I exist. They may not know how to name it. They may not know. You're wanting attention, huh? You want a little bit of attention, don't you, sweetie? No, baby? They may not know how to name it or even how to sustain it, but they know. And they are longing for guidance. They are longing for exactly what you represent for them and for yourself. They long for sincerity, they long for experience, they long for expertise, they long to be vulnerable, but they too are afraid of being judged. So they long for someone like you. They long for clarity, they long for wisdom, they long for discernment, and they long for love because they have tasted it. They have taken a bite of the blue apple. They have seen and experienced the power of love and of infinity consciously. They have started their hero's journey, and they are seeking for their mentor. They are seeking guidance. They are seeking a roadmap. They are seeking for the light that they can hang out to as they long to venture out deeper into the great mystery of the great unknown, but of great magic and wonder. They are afraid even as they know they are ready. They, just as you are afraid, even though you know you are ready. They are seeking exactly what you are fearing to share, your elixir, that which will confront and then dismantle your fears, your terror of being judged. Your return home with the sharing of your elixir is the final stage of your hero's journey. Those who are ready for more direct insights into the story behind the story that is unfolding in every human's life should read The Hero's Journey by Joseph Campbell, or very conveniently watch Bill Moyer's powerfully revealing documentary series on the subject. At least the first episode, so that Star Wars can be understood as the powerful transformative hero's journey's roadmap that it was always intended to be. Yes, I highly encourage those who feel the calling to watch the series and then rewatch the first 3 Star Wars movies as initiation films instead of just for pleasure. You know who you are. It is those who have already left home. those who have received the calling and who have already leaped. Those who have received the calling but have refused and who are still resisting can still benefit, but of course they will experience more resistance to watching these videos and to testing out anything that is being advised here. But it is not possible to be watching this video in this very moment and still have not received the call. You simply would not be here. And so, my dear, this is your reassurance for the day. So, since this is a really long guidance, we're going to split it in two. I am you, you are me. We're going to continue and we're going to see what our reassurance is for the day. But one way or another, it's saying that if you're here right now, you have received the calling. Wow, I have cat hair all over my pants. I am you, you are me.